Today on Judge Porter.
Lasko, the son of Sergeant Lasko?
Every other day. If he's not relieving himself in the bushes, he's writing tickets.
My dad's a cop, Sergeant Lasko. I think, I'm his son, so I should be entitled to some type of, power that he has. I mean, it makes sense.
All rise. The court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Porter will preside.
Everyone, please be seated. Thank you so much. We're here for case number 8123, Christina Wilson versus Charlie Lasko. Can you guys please come up to the podium? Before we get started, Mr. Lasko, the son of Sergeant Lasko?
Yeah, that's my dad.
I know your father quite well. Ma'am, before we get started, I have to give you this information. His father is a sergeant with the Mango Park Police Department.
Oh, I know.
Okay. I am still currently employed as a captain with the Mango Park Police Department. But I was giving that information, but I will let you know this. None of that has any bearing on this particular case. It's still going to be a fair and impartial trial.
Right.
You understand?
I completely understand.
You understand, sir? Sure. Okay. So, ma'am, Ms. Wilson, it shows here that you've been receiving several parking citations and you want them dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor, I do want them dismissed. I appreciate that you called him Charles. We in the community, we call him Chucky, actually.
Chucky?
Yeah, because he's a menace. This one right here, he's a menace to the community.
Sir, you know the rules of this court. Please respect them.
I mean, look at him. He's got a
Ma'am,
ratchet.
don't talk to him. Talk to me, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Your Honor.
So what did Chucky do?
So, as you mentioned, his father's a sergeant, in the police department. So, this one, he issues tickets. Just citations, he calls them, for parking violations, rules of the Mango Park that nobody knows anything about. Why? Because he is making them up as he goes along.
Hold on. Did you just say that Chucky here is issuing citations?
Citations, Your Honor. Now,
citations
under what
with
authority?
an S, meaning multiple.
Got them right here. Got them right here.
Ma'am, bring him up to the bench,
May I approach
please.
you, Honor? Absolutely.
Please, bring him up to the bench.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, I'm listening. Please continue.
Oh, all right. Sorry, I'm sorry. So, I'm in my house with my old man. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. He looks over at me. We're watching telly. He says, "Do you fancy a cuppa?" Where I come from, it's always tea time. So we put the kettle on. And so we're sitting there, and I hear a noise outside. And I go find out what it is. And it's this one. He's standing over my car. And I say, "What the hell are you doing?" And he says he's enforcing the rules of Mango Park. I said, "Are you joking? What rules?" And he just issues the ticket and keeps on moving. This one he harasses everyone in the community every other day. If he's not relieving himself in the bushes, he's writing tickets. And I'm sick of it, Judge.
When he relieves himself, is he within plain view?
Within plain view.
Okay. All right.
He's got his little pee-pee out.
Let me ask you another question, Miss Wilson. I'm just curious. What was he wearing when he was issuing these citations when you saw him?
Okay, all right. So he's wearing it's like a balaclava. It's black,
okay.
You know, and it's got like some sort of bizarre design on it. it's very difficult to describe. But it's balaclava, it's black, and he's wearing black clothes. Yeah, but I recognize his voice.
Does his clothing have any type of insignia on it? Like anything that says...
Oh, I understand where you're going. Like a police officer. No. Oh, no, why would he be? Because he's not a police officer. His father. God knows where he is. I call him, can't find him. He's not here.
Okay.
He's complaining about the rules not being enforced.
Okay.
But the sergeant's nowhere to be found, is he?
Okay. Mr. Lasko, you better have a real good explanation for this one.
I don't even know where to start.
And before you start, remember, you are under oath.
Mm.
All right, I don't even know where to start. I
At
don't
the
even think I
beginning.
should be here. Because first off, I'm the menace. She's the menace of the road. All the neighbors are scared of her. She drives in super fast and out, and my lawn has been messed up because of that. And the whole citation thing.
Wait a minute. You live with your father, if I can remember correctly.
Yes,
So it's your father's lawn that's being messed up.
but I
Not
live there
yours.
as well. So isn't it? I guess we could say our lawn.
Okay,
I believe
continue.
it's his father's mortgage, Judge. He doesn't have any bills. He's a little punk. Look
But
at
you're
him.
still damaging it.
Okay, please continue, sir.
So, I mean, my dad's a cop. So,
I know.
I mean, I'm his son, so I feel like I should have some type of right to, enforce
He
some
feels
type of...
like he
Hold
has.
on, ma'am. Hold on. You had your turn. Let Mr. Lasko. Can you repeat that? My hearing's bad. I'm getting older. I can't hear certain
I
things.
said my dad's a cop, Sergeant Lasko. You know fine well. I mean, you seem
Yeah,
you do.
uh-huh.
I think, I'm his son, so I should be entitled to some type of, power that he has. I mean, it makes sense. It's like a hierarchy.
How does that make sense, sir?
I mean, it like goes down like, a hierarchy, my dad and me. I mean,
So you believe that police powers are inherited?
yeah. Why wouldn't it be?
Okay. Okay. Who did your father inherit his police powers from?
His father.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I know that. If I'm not mistaken, your grandfather went into the police academy.
Yeah.
Your father went into the police academy.
Yes.
You have not gone into the police academy.
Yeah, but they teach me, once in a while what they learn from the police
He
academy.
flunked out of the police
Ma'am,
academy.
Madam,
Sorry,
madam,
Judge.
madam.
Sorry, Your Honor.
I don't really see the issue with this.
You don't see an issue at all?
Well, I mean, mine shouldn't be the issue. Her is the issue. I mean,
Mr.
listen,
Lasko, where did you get the citations from? I'm just curious. Where did you get these from?
my house, obviously.
Your house.
Yeah.
Did you take those from your father?
Take is not the right word.
What
I mean,
word would you use?
Stolen.
Madam,
Sorry.
please.
Sorry, Your Honor.
I mean, they were there.
They were
and
there.
not being used.
Okay. Were you aware that those citations are issued to your father? There's a sequence numbers on the citations that's to your father. He's responsible for
Well, if
every
you have my
citation.
father, then you would have me as well. So, I mean,
Sir,
okay.
there's a sequence number on the citations.
Okay.
Your father is responsible for every citation
got
within
that,
that
yeah.
sequence.
But you have my father's sequence, then you should have mine as well.
That's not how this works.
Why
If
not?
you want to enforce police stuff,
Uh-huh.
you have to become a police officer. You have to go to the academy,
Okay.
and you have to pass. You have done none of those things.
See-
Am I correct in saying that, sir?
I can agree on that. But the only thing I don't agree with is if I didn't do anything about these citations in our neighborhood, there's chaos in our neighborhood.
Wow.
And no one else is doing something. So I'm standing up.
Your father's doing nothing either?
No.
Have you tried contacting other officers within the Mango Park Police Department?
I don't think they should be even involved in it. It shouldn't go any higher than that. I don't think.
So,
Than
it's,
me, I mean.
so you're concerned about what's going on to her is not a police issue, then that's what you're saying.
Well, it's not even her. There's others.
It's others.
Yes, it's some of the neighborhood is.
So you've given other citations other than her.
Absolutely.
Countless Countless, Your Honor. He's an harasser, he's an like I said, he's a menace.
And she calls me names and things like that. How is she even getting away with this?
You know what? If I wasn't on this bench, I probably would call you a name right now myself.
And the thing is, Your Honor, if I may, it's not like what I said to him wasn't accurate. He is indeed a plainclothes, undercover, vigilante, ninja, wannabe meter maid. That's exactly what he is.
How did she even come up with this? Like, hello?
Because you're looking at it. That's exactly what he is.
All right.
Hold on.
All right.
Give me a second, ma'am. Let me ask you a question, Chucky. Do you
Charlie,
remember
it's Charlie.
Officer Taylor?
Yeah, I had a thing with her once. What about it?
Did you get arrested by Officer Taylor once?
If you want to call it that, sure.
What did you get charged with? Do you remember?
No, I don't.
Something about you called your dad to get you out of a situation, and
she was saying I was going faster than the speed limit, but that wasn't true. We said
so you tried to use your father to get out of a situation.
No, I wanted
just
him
like
there
you
for
tried to use your
insurance.
father's position to issue citations. You know, your father had to go through internal affairs to explain why his son was speeding and trying to call him. You understand what your father had to go through? No, you don't.
Just
You didn't know that part,
police
did you?
stuff. I don't know.
No, that is not police stuff. Your father's an upstanding guy. Unfortunately, his son is not. So the citations, ma'am, you don't even have to worry about this because he has no authority to even issue citations.
Thank you,
so you don't have to worry about that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, so what if we get her license revoked for her driving? What about that?
My
you know
license?
I tell you what we're going to do. How about we revoke your freedom right now for impersonating a police officer? That's what we're going to do at this moment.
All right.
So, bailiff, take this man into custody, please. Thank you.
You're not serious, right?
Yep, yeah, I'm dead serious. Take him into custody. Ma'am, your case is dismissed.
Thank you. Well, I'm very relieved, you know, because he's an absolute menace. As I said, everyone in the community calls him Chucky because he's a monster. So I'm glad he got his comeuppance. Thanks to Judge Porter.
I don't agree with Judge Porter's judgment. I mean, I'm helping out the neighborhood. My dad's a cop. That should give me the same authority. It goes down in the bloodline. I can't be here. I thought she was a menace. They're menaces. Dad, please, Dad.